I'm going to try something that I've never done before. I'm going to try to make a Lacto Fermented Bloody Mary mix. Lacto fermentation, it's basically you put stuff in salt. These little guys, the lactobacillus, they find the food, they eat the sugars in the food, they create lactic acid, which is sour, and CO2, which is their farts. It can turn foods into something more than what they were before. There must be something more than was there before. It'll add like a nice like umami, some like really complex character, a little bit of saltiness, a little bit of sourness, which sounds perfect for a Bloody Mary mix. So I'm gonna do celery stalk, classic Bloody Mary ingredient. This red and this, the red pill or the green pill. It's just turned into a QAnon video. It's going in. I'm also adding 2 Thai chilies, this orange one and this green one, because I thought, how festive. So this is gonna be kind of spicy. Lime, going in. I think that's gonna be interesting. I got this garlic here that has a little, that's okay. We all have bad days. That's going in. Garlic is like a main food group for us, so a large garlic clove per cup, which seems like a lot.
No, that seems perfectly reasonable.
I agree, thank you. Kind of roughly, I'm gonna quarter these halves, so 8ths, I guess. Okay. Push it all down. Of course, Bloody Mary, tomatoes. I have done lacto fermented tomatoes before, and they're like the most delicious thing ever. I'm gonna try to cut this into slightly smaller pieces. Maybe it'll fill in the gaps here. I'm gonna take my filtered water, and I do suggest using distilled or filtered water for fermentation. I filled it up to where I want it, almost. And I'm gonna, that is the correct amount of water that we're gonna need. Tear out the deli. 293 grams.
Oh my God, don't wipe your eyes.
What is 5% of 293? 14.65. Pretty good. Pretty good. So we're gonna tear this out again and put in 15 grams or 14.6 or whatever. Now we have a 5% brine. I'm just gonna stir this up. And it should be exactly the right amount.
Very scientific of you.
Fermentation is just as much an art as it is a science. I'm trying to make like a homemade fermentation weight situation. I happen to know that this inside ring on a deli is about the same as this opening because I'm full of just useless fucking knowledge like that. Just quickly sanitize this before I put it in. I'm gonna push this down. All we're trying to accomplish is we need to keep all of our veg submerged in the brine. They really shouldn't be exposed to oxygen. Then we can start to have like mold, and we don't want that at all. So we put this deli thing in here to keep it below. Then we're gonna put this shot glass sideways here, which happens to fit perfectly. I'm gonna clamp it down so it's airtight seal. Sweet. Lactobacillus is a anaerobic bacteria, which means it doesn't like oxygen. It doesn't need oxygen to thrive. I think I'm gonna let this go for like 5 to 7 days, probably 7, but we'll check it in a couple of days just to make sure that the fermentation started. We should start to see some bubbles, and there'll be a little bit of pressure buildup, so I'll need to like burp it every so often. It should be fine just like this in a warm-ish, room temperature, dark place. Let the little buddies do their thing. We'll come check back. Happy travels, guys.
Good
Bon
luck.
appetit. I will catch you on the flippity flip. We're back. It's been 7 days. You hear that? Michael Bublé over here. So it's definitely a little bit cloudy. Things are happening in there. There's lots of bubbles. It's very active. Let's see what's up.
Oh.
Alrighty. Wow, it smells incredible. 1 more day is not gonna hurt it. It definitely smells like it did its job. Super savory. It's tomorrow. We're gonna give this a strain here. Oh my God. Wow, it's familiar. Yeah, it tastes kind of like escabeche from like a Mexican restaurant. Very tomatoey and smells really good. Okay, ready? Here we go. Nice. Remove the lime because we don't really want to blend up this pith. I am going to keep a couple of these little bits and bobs for a nice little garnish. I like garlic. Woo, woo, woo. All right, I'm gonna start just kind of dry. We'll slowly add in a little bit of brine and taste until we get the consistency and the salt level that we're looking for. Toot toot. Okay, well that just looks like a fucking salsa. It's like a pico de gallo.
I bet it tastes good.
It smells really good. Woo! Yeah, it tastes like a little too salsa-y.
Cause like it's,
I mean, it straight up looks like salsa. It smells like salsa. Let's strain. Maybe we should cook it. I don't know. We're just gonna keep this kind of fresh and fermenting. I never claimed to make the best Bloody Mary today. I'm just gonna make a Bloody Mary today that is fermented. This is like embarrassingly close to like restaurant salsa. It looks closer to like one of those like V8 style Bloody Marys that you see. I'm not really a huge fan of those though. That's the juice. I'm gonna taste it. It's really good. Spicy, umami, salty, vegetable. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of this pulp back in just for a little bit of texture. Maybe 2. I like mine a little chunky. There's a little bit more Bloody Mary mixy, right? Mm-hmm. Pretty happy with this texture. Basically white people fish sauce, right? I'm gonna add some Liam pairings because something about this flavor just screams Bloody Mary to me. I'm gonna add, let's say 4 dashes of this. Okay, I think that was all 4 dashes and 1 dash there. That really was not a dasher, was it? Who did that? Did someone rig this? Oh my God, it's not a dasher, it's a pourer. I'm also gonna add a little bit of black pepper. I mean, I just basically go until my arm starts to... There's something missing. I can't exactly put my finger on. It's still a little bit like harsh, like you get a lot of raw garlic and onion, aggressive, and then the chili like just kicks up the spice on that. My instinct's telling me to put like a little bit of sugar, and I think I'm gonna do it. Just a little bit of agave nectar. This is a 1-to-1 agave syrup, so this isn't pure agave. I'm gonna add about a little scant half an ounce. Okay, that definitely tamed it. I'm missing just a teeny bit of salt, and I think we're there. It's like making a soup. I'm happy with this. I'm gonna add a teeny bit more pulp, but now I'm just getting kind of finicky, so I'm just gonna move on. Let's make a Bloody Mary. I have to have a nice rim with my Bloody Mary, like a salt pepper rim. I'm gonna just get a little extra this time. I got my little spice grinder here. This is dried lime peel. It's left over from making super juice. I collect all the bits and bobs at the end and dried it out. And we're gonna put them in the spice grinder first. It's not very good. Put it on our plate. Kosher sea salt, black pepper, a little bit of celery seed. Make our nice little Bloody Mary blend. TM. Take this lime, a nice fat half rim. All right, how's that? Start here, 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice going in. Boop. A little pinch of our blend, 4 to 6 ounces maybe, of our Bloody Mary mix. 4 ounces, I'm gonna go 6 ounces. Cristal, this is a Cristal household. I like my Bloody Marys pretty hot. I'll probably add another dash. I always usually build my Bloody Marys on a per drink basis. And then lastly, twist ending. It was never a Bloody Mary. It was always a Bloody Maria. What? We're using Cazadores Reposado. I will add a little bit of black pepper. We're gonna go full 2 ounces. Sometimes I do 1.5 ounces for these. I'm doing two. I'm doing two today. Alrighty then. I got a little bit of ice here, just chilling. You can just kind of do this, which is what I've always done with Bloody Marys. 1, 2. Yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna do kind of an open gate pour here. Oh yeah, starting to get thirsty. Lastly, so we're gonna go with cauliflower, hot cauliflower, a banana pepper here. We got the garlic that I bit off of already. Woo! I'm gonna go with jalapeno and onion. I mean, that's kind of huge, but there you are. I like a nice salad, like a pickled veggie salad going on. Let's taste this bad boy. Aroma, great. Very vegetable forward. Wow, light and bright. Wow, it's so good actually. It's so good. It feels really good to drink. It's like a celebration of all these vegetables. There's a lot going on. It's very spicy, salty, savory, funky. I wish I was hungover right now. I wish I was hungover right now because this is so good.
spicy, very fresh. Not a traditional Bloody Mary, but still a Bloody Mary. Because Bloody Marys are a spectrum. Sometimes they're served with like a roasted chicken on top, and sometimes they're this. And I would rather have this.
Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for being here, everyone. Cheers to you. It's incredible. This will bring you right back to life.